All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chicago Bears Daily. My name is Jackson, and we post daily Bears content on this channel. It has been way too long, but with free agency and the draft right around the corner, Chicago Bears Daily, we're definitely ramping it up. Hopefully, Eric and I can go live relatively soon. Um, the draft is soon, right? Now, I don't really think this is. We have a tweet here from Adam Schefter sources. The Bears already have been approached by multiple teams about trading the draft's number one overall pick, and Chicago is said to be leaning towards moving the pick. So the number one pick now looks like it's for sale. I was very confused all the last couple of weeks, all month, really saying like, oh yeah, the Bears might take a quarterback and trade Justin Fields. I never quite bought into that. It never really made sense to me because from that viewpoint, if Ryan Poles wants to start fresh with a new rookie, that's like really the only argument outside of if they don't believe or are confident in Justin Fields. And everything we've heard from Ryan Poles, from like literally anybody within the Bears organization, it's Justin Fields is their guy. And worst case scenario, what Chicago can do is you can go throughout this season, and if it's evident Justin Field, like if the Bears aren't good again, and Justin Fields is, it's clear for some reason at that point in time by the end of the season that he's not your guy. Well, the good news is next year's draft class is absolutely loaded. So I think it's fully in the Bears' best interest to move out from number one because there are like six or so teams that are desperate for a young, rising franchise quarterback, and the Bears aren't. They have their guys. So you can trade back to at least two. I think you can trade comfortably into three. And the reason we're making this video here today is because like I said, I don't really think this is much news for any actual Bears fan. All across Twitter, all month long, it was like, I don't know if Fields is the guy. There's a lot of big name news guys going on saying, I know the Bears aren't feeling good about Justin Fields, and they're just throwing stuff at the wall and hoping it sticks. We have a Mel Kiper Jr. mock draft, and I really liked what happened in it. It was a mock trade with Indianapolis, and it had Chicago going all the way to 4 and selecting Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. We'll talk plenty of mock drafts, and we'll make plenty more videos, and we'll go live, and we'll talk about all this. But I really just face value. I love the concept of this trade because like to me and a lot of other people, including a lot of draft experts, what have you, coaches, the whole shebang, is that Jalen Carter is the best player in the draft. Chicago Bears last season defensively sucked. They've sucked for several seasons on the defensive side. In fact, they only had 20 sacks in total. So there's going to be a lot of moves made on the defensive front from all three facets of the defense. There's going to be a ton of moves being made, whether it's to the draft, free agency, trades, or what have you. I fully anticipate like the defense to look completely different next season. Outside like not entirely, but like a lot different next year. Jalen Carter would be perfect. I think, once again, just to reiterate the point before we get out of here, is that Jalen Carter would be perfect. There's no reason to draft a quarterback to me. I'm not sold on Bryce Young, Will Levis, CJ Stroud as far as being like a guaranteed franchise player. I think that's more suited for next year's draft class at the quarterback position because it's loaded. Focus on the defense, build it back up, and get the proper playmakers around Justin Fields. Get that offensive line in check, get him some receivers, and let's see what happens for this next season. And then you can make the fifth year option, and we'll go from there. So that's it for today. But most importantly, guys, just face value real quick. What do you think? Drop a comment down below. I'm anticipating most Bears fans, most people who watch this video to say, keep Justin Fields, trade down. But just to just get it out of the way, go ahead, let me know what you're thinking down below.